And I'm back again with your disability rep, Roy Rickster. Roy, good to see you.
Good to see you, Tom.
Okay, this is a tough one. Applying for disability with fibromyalgia.
Yeah, a lot of people find themselves in this situation.
Yeah.
For sure. Mm-hmm. And the reason why we have trouble with fibromyalgia cases, or Social Security has trouble with fibromyalgia cases, is there's not a clear examination or an x-ray or an MRI that we can slide you in a machine and definitively diagnose you with fibromyalgia.
Yeah, you can't go, there it is.
That's right. There's not really a blood test for it.
Right.
It is a collection of subjective complaints. And that's where people struggle with fibromyalgia a lot of times. Sometimes people who suffer with it very badly don't even connect all the dots and understand what they have for a condition.
They're not easy dots to connect, though, are they?
They're not, and about the only real test that Social Security recognizes, they do tender point testing, where a doctor will literally push at different locations of your body and see if you're tender or have pain. So if you are a fibromyalgia sufferer, you need to make sure you talk to your doctor and get tender point testing done.
All right, and this is what I was referring to, and you've been talking about. These are not connected easily.
Yeah, just a handful of the symptoms that go along with fibromyalgia. But if we look through these things don't really connect in any way other than fibromyalgia. Carpal tunnel, cognitive fogging, TMJ is a locking or clicking of the jaw. Poor sleep, migraines, we can't really put those things together. And this is what I said, a lot of people who suffer with fibromyalgia don't always truly understand what they're suffering with. Often when I talk to people and I go through these symptoms, like, oh wow, I've got that and I've got that and I've got that. We recognize the tenderness and the widespread pain, but oftentimes we don't connect the rest of these dots.
When I'm just looking at these, and I know there are more, it's like feeling you've been beaten up or something.
Yeah, and that is what most people with fibro will tell you. They feel like they've had the flu forever, or that they've been roughed up in some way. It's hard for them to get out of bed and it's hard for them to function.
Can't be easy. Okay, diagnosis of the last resort. I guess that's what you call fibromyalgia because you have to eliminate everything before you get to that.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to eliminate everything else, and this is the last diagnosis that's out there. The symptoms are hard to connect for this, and that's why it's so important that you get to a doctor who's looking for this condition, for these diagnostic criteria. That's rheumatology.
Okay, and that speaks to something we've talked about before. You find the specialist, someone who is versed in something like this.
Yeah, and we talked about this before, just like you said, a lot of times our primary care doctor will hang a fibromyalgia diagnosis, but when we look through the medical records, we can't tell why.
Yeah.
And it's real important that that why part of the question gets answered.
Okay.
So if you don't have a lot of care, then Social Security will send you one of their doctors.
Okay. But that's a good thing though, yes?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes
okay.
it is,
I know
sometimes
we've
it's
talked
not.
about that too.
Yeah, we've talked about them sending people out to odd specialists in the past.
But they will set you up and things.
They will. The problem with fibromyalgia is they'll set you up for strength testing, range of motion testing. That's not really how fibro presents. And so they send you out to an examination that I would contend looks at the wrong thing, finds normal findings, and then it's a fast track to denial.
But we've talked about that too, because you feel you're strong, you're mobile, but you feel as though you've been through the ringer too.
Yeah, most definitely. And that's the thing, if we imagine having a bad flu for an extended period of time, we have a hard time functioning, but we can still move our arms. Right? It may hurt to move our arms, but the range of motion is still there. It's not physically impeded in some way.
So of course, Roy, people want to talk to you. How do they get a hold of you?
Well, they can give us a call here at the office, the 417-812-6698, or you can go on yourdisabilityrep.com. That's our website. Check out my Google reviews. I'm really proud of those. There's about 40 of them that have been posted here lately. Client testimonials about how we do and what we do and how well we do it.
All right, your disability rep, Roy Rickster. Give him a call.